sort of gangster. He is a sort of gangster, you know, because this is a gangster story. But a gangster with a difference, because this is a gangster with a
Little by little, they approach the gates of the 33rd degree, which is the final degree. Then they will become participants of the great secret of Masonry, and that is exactly what we are talking about. The great secret of Masonry is that the great architect of the universe is the devil. This is whom the Masons worship, and not the God of the Christians, who the Masons need to destroy at all costs.
Who name you coming in? By who power? Is what? It's the Spirit of God. See, the Spirit of God is omnipotent, and it'll work on your ass, and I can be far, far away, because it's considered conscience, you know.
Stop the music, yo, stop the music. Put some gems in the chat if you can hear me loudly and clearly. You already know what it is. It is I, the inevitable, the incredible Hawk, and this is Hawk School for the Gifted and the Elect. And we are broadcasting live from the emphatically immaculate Republic of Atlantis. Let's go. Oh, what a mighty scandal. Let's get him on the summer jam. What is the topic, folks? Judge Joe Brown. Does Judge Joe Brown worship Baal? That's the news. I can't make this up. Share the live stream, and we're gonna look into this guy, all right? See what exactly he's got going on. Who's this Baal character, all right? Let's just start with a little introduction. Why don't we? All right. We don't need the music. Peace to the tribes, you know the vibes. Share the live stream. Oh, this is going to be very, very, very entertaining, to say the least, folks. Let's start here.
The Bible makes numerous condemnations of the ancient Israelites, sacrificing their children to another derivation of Baal called Moloch, who was associated with Saturn. As god of the underworld, the dying god was also a chthonic deity, or god of the underworld, and therefore typically associated with evil. According to the principles of apotropaic magic, the good god was appeased with good sacrifices, while the evil god required evil ones. The most evil sacrifice was the killing of a child. Rabbinical tradition depicted Moloch as a bronze statue heated with fire into which the victims were thrown. This has been associated with reports by Clearchus, Diodorus, and Plutarch, who all mention the burning of children as an offering to Cronus or Saturn, that is, to Baal Hammon, the chief god of Carthage. Cronus, also spelled Cronus or Kronos with a K, in ancient Greek religion is a male deity who was worshipped by the pre-Hellenic population of Greece. In his festival, the Cronia celebrated the harvest and resembled the Roman Saturnalia. So why did the Israelites sacrifice their children to the god Moloch? Maybe have your own interpretation and answer yourselves, and you can put them down in the comments below.
Alright, man. I'm gonna make sure I leave flowers in your grave. Okay.
What degrees you got?
Stop the video. Now we're gonna check out a clip here, courtesy of Aboriginal Power. So shout out to Aboriginal Power. Try.
All right, one at a time, y'all. We got the incredible Hawk in the building. What's up, man?
Now, I wanted to talk about some of his comments on him being black and not being an Indian and denying his true lineage and going astray for this negromancy, if you will. But why waste my time? All right, let's just get straight to the meat and potatoes. No Diddy. All right, no Diddy.
I'm gonna make sure I leave flowers on your grave, okay?
You ain't done shit. You
Matter of fact, I'm leaving flowers on your grave right now. I'm leaving the flowers on your grave right now.
You're talking
How about that?
smack. You ain't
Who
done a
sent
damn
you?
thing.
Who sent you? You need to answer that question. Who sent you?
God and me.
God. Who's your
Yeah.
God? You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
Oh, you know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
Oh,
I
you got
did.
balls now. God.
No.
No.
My own.
Oh, you know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
Oh, you still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
Oh, you know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
Oh,
I
you got
did.
balls now.
How about the
Okay.
alien? Punk.
Oh,
How about the alien, punk?
No.
He said his God. That nigga said they ain't believe in aliens.
Let go.
I did. My own.
Oh, you still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
Oh,
He said, I worship Baal, the Balu, the Bailu. You hear that? He said, I worship the Baal. What the fuck is that? That nigga just said some deep shit. Look at Judge Joe Brown. He got serious with him.
answer
Look.
that question. Who sent you?
Look, he said, who sent you? Look at Judge Joe Brown. He got serious with him. Look at Judge Joe Brown. He got serious with him.
Answer
Look.
that question. Who sent you?
Look, he said, who sent you? Listen.
God and me.
God.
God and me. He said, who? Who is your God? Now listen.
Who's your
Yeah.
God? You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
He said, no. Now listen.
No.
My own.
Oh,
Bow. What the fuck
God.
is that?
You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
Oh.
Oh shit. This nigga a demon, bro. Oh my God. This shit is sick, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Judge Joe Brown is a demon. Listen, nigga say he worship Baal.
Thank
Listen.
you.
Oh. Judge Joe Brown is a demon. Listen, nigga say he worship Baal.
Thank
Listen.
you.
God and me.
God. Who's your
Yeah.
God? You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
Oh. You know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
You got
Look at him. He got how he said, I don't care. I worship that demon God. Judge Joe Brown I heard him going crazy. Look at him. Look
Who's
at
it?
his eye. Demon eye.
God and me.
God. Who's your
Yeah.
God? You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
You know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
You got you know you're not supposed to say that.
My
No.
own.
You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
You know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
You got
did.
balls now.
How about
Okay.
the aliens, punk?
Don't try to change
How
the
about the
subject.
aliens, huh?
No.
How
Don't try to
about the
change the
aliens?
subject. Hold
You
on.
dipshit
Hold
motherfucker,
on.
you
Hold-
punk.
hold-
Subscribe to the Unconquered Tribe. You are now live with the incredible
Yo.
This is Hope School for the Gifted.
Yo. What is this guy talking about? What is this guy talking about? Let's do a little flashback. Let's see if we can see if we seen this guy anywhere besides on the internet, all right? Because I found him on a panel, all right? And panel full of some of these guys. Let me get him up here, all right? Now, a lot of people say, well, Hawk School, You're telling us that the Moors and the Zionist small hats, all right, and the Freemasons are all together. Where are you getting that idea from? Why are you making stuff up like this, Hawk School? All right, this is what they're telling me, all right? We know God is love. Before we go there, we know God is love.
And this is love, not that we loved God, but that God loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sin. Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought to love one another. We've come to know and this is love, not that we loved God, but that God loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sin. Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought to love one another. We've come to know love. God is love. We've come to know love. God is love. We love because he first loved us.
Who are you? Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter. Give my phone. I will feel God. And who are you?
I've got
Make sure you hit that like as you come in, and if you're brand new, go ahead and hit that subscribe. You are now live.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Hey, what's up, baby? I keep telling my grandson he need to bring a woman like you on.
What you drinking on?
What I'm drinking on? I'm drinking on a Bombay Sapphire Double.
Guess what, man? I'm not guilty.
I'm not, fuck that bullshit. I don't do that bullshit no more. Hey, how are you?
Let me get a picture.
Let me, come on, let's get it. Here it is. This is it. Not guilty. God damn it, turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? You mean to tell me turn up? This is my 50-year-old wife right here. Look at this bitch. This bitch will suck a golf ball through a water hose. Man, you a bona fide LTYJ. That's a little titty on a young Jesse girl. Damn, you got it going on. Turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? Where's my phone? Not guilty. God damn it, turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? You mean to tell me turn up? Husband who's got a interesting.
I'm scared to talk about Kamala Harris. I'll let you have that one.
Nah, she's a witch, and she is a corrupt witch. She's been corrupt. Husband who's got a interesting.
I'm scared to talk about Kamala Harris. I'll let you have that one.
Nah, she's a witch, and she is a corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life, and she fucked her way to the top.
Oh.
Nah, she's a witch, and she is a corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life, and she fucked her way to the top.
Oh, Lord.
They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get up. She used to be a frat hoe when she was at Howard. And she ain't black.
You ain't got nothing to do with this, Miss Harris.
Nah, I mean, well, don't, but she's
I don't know. I'm just listening.
Well, here's the thing. I actually met her father in Jamaica. I was the guest, sat at the Governor General's table, and he was a professor.
Okay.
And he represents as a Hindu Brahmin. He admittedly has some Irish in him. Table, and he was a professor.
Okay.
And he represents as a Hindu Brahmin. He admittedly has some Irish in him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The person that Kamala Harris is saying is her black great-grandmother is, in fact, according to Daddy, in an article he wrote, which has now been cleaned up on the online edition of that magazine, was a Hindu house servant, not a black woman. Daddy, in an article he wrote, which has now been cleaned up on the online edition of that magazine, was a Hindu house servant, not a black woman. So her mother is listed on her birth certificate as Caucasian, even though she's dark. But see, she's a Hindu Brahmin Tamil caste. Who are you?
I'm Lynn.
Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter-in-law. I will feel goddamn good.
Bro.
Yeah. And who are you?
Hey, Judge.
Wait. Hold on. Stop the music. Stop the video. Stop the. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. All right. Because this is a very tall young lady here with some very, very broad shoulders, folks. Lynn, all right? Leonard, I believe. Respectfully, all right? I don't know, folks, all right? There's something striking about Leonard's shoulders, all right? And we're not going to get too much into that because we do want to shout out to Smoke Signal in the chat. We will be discussing not balls as in a pair, but I believe it is one ball, respectfully, no Diddy. On that note, I'm just going to let the video play.
I like this home as a daughter-in-law. Who are you? Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter-in-law.
Hold on, guys, all right? Because I think he's down in Atlanta, all right? And he may not know that Lynn may quite possibly, all right, be a Leonard. Now, I'm saying this respectfully, just from my my own narrow observations of this image of Lynn's shoulders, and she's looks like she can play a strong cornerback, folks. And I'm not even a sports guy, all right? Respectfully, all right? Respectfully.
I will feel goddamn good.
All right, now what we're gonna see here is and I don't want to spoil everything. You know, we have so much. All right, the honorable. All right, we have so much, but before we get into the honorable, the noble Joe Brown, Hey Baby. All right. Let's just let the video play.
Yeah. And who are you?
Bro.
Come on.
Hey, Judge.
Come on, baby.
Judge, what you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire.
Hold on, man. Now I want to know what is the noble, all right? Shake Mo Brown, Hey Baby, all right? Doing out here in the streets caught lacking like this. Ay.
Wow, this is Hulk School for the gifted and the elect.
And the Sapphire.
What you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire. And tonic. And look, I need a granddaughter like you. A granddaughter?
Hold on, stop the video. All right, we're gonna let's get a still shot. All right, this is going crazy over here. Let's get Humbra off the screen. All right. Now, what you may not know, Sheikh Joe Brown El Hey Bay Bay. All right. What you may not know is that you already have granddaughters like this. They're just grandsons. All right. We're gonna have a little fun today. All right. We didn't want to get all wrapped up in all the ancient Hebrew, Kabbalistic, and demonic Sumerian witchcraft. All right. We didn't want to just ruin the party. All right. When clearly, all right, Joey's he's brought the guys out.
Who are you? Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter. Give my phone. I will feel goddamn good. Yeah.
Yo, stop the video. Stop the video. All right. Shout out to my motherfucking self, because this is diabolical. Hold on. This, their shoulders, all right? Now, as we see their shoulders, all right, are blocking the entire camera. All right, and the problem is, all right, this guy should have never came down here, all right, in Indian country, all right, fucking with the Indians, all right, and we're not even gonna put him on blast. Let's get a professional picture. All right. Let's get this guy professional. All right. And you know, I don't really do the whole exposing people. No diddy. All right. But you know, I heard the clip on Aboriginal Powers channel. All right. And I'm just like, what did this guy say? All right, did this guy just is he openly ballisexual? Is this guy openly, all right, ballisexual? Because I'm asking myself, all right, now if you saw a set of shoulders like that from across the room, would you feel a magnetic response, all right? And the answer I had for myself was an indubitable no. All right. And for the guy who said yes, well, you know.
You tell on yourself constantly you're a weirdo. I don't care if nobody else checks you. I'ma check you. You're nasty and you're a weirdo.
Who are you? Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter. Give my phone. I will feel goddamn good. Yeah. And who are you? Come on.
And who are you, sir? You're mighty tall, so you're blocking the sun, sir. All right. Hey man. If a female ever pull up on you, my nigga, and just block out all the light, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, shout out to the WNBA, but she might not be the one for you, Judge, all right?
Hey, Judge.
Come on. And who are you, bro? And who are you, bro? And who are you, bro? Come on.
Hey.
Now hold on, cause they, all right, they, all right, they are clearly blocking the camera shot, folks, all right? And as you see, all right, this little guy here, all right, this little guy doesn't have a chance, all right, to even be seen on camera with these, with this group of fellas, I believe it is, respectfully.
Subscribe to the Unconquered Tribe. You are now live with the incredible host.
Wow, and per usual, folks, all right, I didn't go looking for this, all right? Where do you go to find photos of Sheikh Joe Brown L. Hey Baby, all right? Where do you even find this? All right? I didn't go looking for this. All right? I thought I'd do a little information, all right? A little regular hawk school, you know what I mean? What's a neophyte? Well, come to find out, folks, it's a new convert, right? And this is important for you to know, all right? Because you may not understand, all right? Because you were newly initiated into this church, all right? And you may not know exactly what's going on, but let's get back to the Baal worship.
Hey, Judge.
Come on, baby.
Judge, what you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire and tonic. And look, I need a granddaughter like you.
A granddaughter?
Hey. Who are you? Come on.
Hey, Judge.
Come on, baby.
Judge, what you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire.
All right, whose uncles is this down in Atlanta? All right, because all of these ladies are taller than Judge Joe Brown. All right, and they're also we'll just call them we'll call him JJ. All right, little JJ, JJL. Hey baby. All right. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to JJL. Hey baby. There is no disrespect. All right.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I just was going through, some archive footage, all right, and I noticed that I noticed a very strong jawline, all right, in the left of the camera view, all right, very strong chiseled jawline. Now, before we get too far out there, all right, with Brother L. Hey Baby, let's go ahead and let the video finish, all right? All right, because that's a very large skull, no diddy.
All right, one at a time, y'all. We got the Incredible Hulk in the building.
No, stop that. Sonetta, please don't say one at a time like this, sir, okay? Straight up, all right? This is not the time. Sonetta.
I wonder what an emergency. I hear shots! Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Now, I could be wrong, okay? It is quite possible that Judge Joe Brown isn't that big of a guy, all right? And that this young lady just has a respectfully football helmet size head, okay, upon her football shoulders, football shoulder pad size shoulders, okay? So maybe it's as if she was wearing football equipment under her skin. I don't know, baby. This is diabolical work, all right, for your organization, guys. All right, and we can, and they're gonna they tried to pin it on Islam. All right, they tried to tell us, well, you see the crescent moon. Well, that's the Muslims. That's them doing it, And it took me a while, and I'm like, who keeps writing all this stuff in Arabic? All right, that's a lie about Islam. Where are they getting all of this weirdness from? All right, I had no idea. I just wanted to look up the video and like I say, it led me down an ugly rabbit hole. And I ended up here, all right, with these couple of handsome gentlemen, all right, no Diddy, all right. Everybody's obviously played left defensive tackle, all right.
Double Bombay Sapphire and Tony. And look, I need a granddaughter like you.
What you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire and Tony. And look, I need a granddaughter like you.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Subscribe to the Unconquered Tribe. You are now live with the incredible host.
Wow,
This is Hulk School for the gifted and the elect.
Newsflash, you ain't my friend in the first place.
You got to know you fucked up. All right. You're over here trying to get grandsons, all right? Grandthems, all right? You don't need another granddem, all right? You don't. Somebody said, why does he look lit? Well, sir, because he's lit, all right? In case you missed it, shout out Yetta Vilified in the chat, Tribe. You know what I'm talking about? He just placed his drink order. All right. In case you missed it, he just placed his drink order.
Double Bombay Sapphire and Double Bombay. Who are you, bro? Come on.
All right. Somebody said, bro, ask him what he's drinking. All right. It's some bros. And some more bros.
Hey, Judge.
Come on, baby.
Judge, what you drinking on over there? What you drinking on over there? What you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire and Tony. And look, I need a granddaughter like you. A granddaughter? I need a granddaughter like you. A granddaughter? I need a granddaughter like you. A granddaughter? Hell yeah. I need a granddaughter like you. A granddaughter?
All right, that's you don't want to look at these guys like this, Judge. All right. Somebody caught the judge out there lacking. All right. He's out there Baal worshiping wildly, flagrantly. All right. Obviously. He has some very very interesting connections. All right. Let's get his cute picture up there. No Diddy. All right. We're not trying to exploit the brother. All right. Obviously, this is his good picture. All right. But he does have fun exploiting the so-called Negro, American Indian. We'll get into that.
Hey, guess what, Judge? I'm not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. Niggas ain't guilty. Fuck this shit. I'm not guilty.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
I'm not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
I'm not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. Niggas ain't guilty.
I do not do that bullshit anymore.
You don't?
No.
Guilty.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. Niggas ain't guilty.
I do not do that bullshit anymore.
You don't? Hey, guess what, Judge? I'm not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
Fuck this shit.
Bruh on the left, all right, is giving me real strong, all right? Warlock vibes, no Diddy, all right? It's almost creepy, all right?
Fuck this shit. Niggas ain't guilty. I don't do that bull.
All right, this is a big group, all right, that he's with, all right?
Bullshit anymore.
You don't?
No.
This young lady is towering over Judge, all right? Now how tall is the judge, all right? How tall is the judge? Can somebody in the chat, all right, we need somebody in the chat to let me know how tall is the judge, all right, because this is diabolical.
Hey, but you know what? You're right, because I've been watching TV.
This is diabolical, all right? What is going on? So what does he mean? And if you're just now tapping in, let's replay the clip, all right? We're not even going to replay it. Let's just move forward, all right? Let's move forward. Fuck it. Play it again.
All right, man. I'm gonna make sure I leave. I'm gonna make sure I leave flowers in your grave. Okay.
What degrees you got?
I'm gonna make sure I leave flowers on your grave. Okay.
You ain't done shit.
Matter of fact, I'm leaving flowers in your grave right now. I'm leaving the flowers in your grave right now.
You're talking
How about that?
smack. You ain't
Who
done a
sent
damn
you?
thing.
Who sent you? You need to answer that question. Who sent you?
God and me.
God. Who's your God? You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
My own.
Oh, you know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
You got balls now, God.
No.
No.
My own.
You know you're not supposed to say that.
I did.
Look at Judge Joe Brown. He got serious with him. Look.
Answer that question. Who sent you?
Look, he said, who sent you? Listen.
God and me.
God.
God and me. He said, who? Who is your God? Now listen.
Who's your God? You still worshiping that Greek God?
No. He said, no. Now listen.
No.
Baal. What the fuck is
God.
that?
You still worshiping that Greek God?
No.
No.
Oh shit. This nigga a demon, bro. Oh my God. This shit is sick, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Judge Joe Brown is a demon. Listen, nigga say he worship Baal. Listen.
Regular people don't think like that, but our history is full of these reprehensible acts. Because of their extraordinary powers, demons have always attracted a certain number of followers on Earth. Secret organizations which insist on concealing their rites and their programs from all outsiders must do so in order to prevent exposure and the inevitable punishment. While they were wandering in the desert, the Hebrew tribes worshiped demons and monsters. They revered their mythical monsters, Leviathan, Behemoth, and Rahib, who well may have been the survivors of the tribe of giants, the Nephilim. They also made sacrifices to the demon of the desert, Azazel. Read the Old Testament, and every time you turn around, they're worshiping some new entity. And just so you know, the Star of David is actually the Star of Remphan or Moloch. And like I've covered before, I think the events of the Old Testament are mixing up the stories. Like, I don't know, King Solomon using demons to build a temple to God instead of angels. Wouldn't that make more sense? I mean, just imagine you're in this big, beautiful cathedral and the priest tells you, oh yeah, well, this was all built by evil spirits. But don't worry, we're worshiping a benevolent God here. And then that priest says, yeah, I've got a ring that put all of these jinn under my control. Would you be inviting that priest over to dinner with your family? I would think there's something fishy going on. Their mythology developed a certain hierarchy of demons. A demonarch, who presumably was Shaitan, ruled over all demons on earth. He was also known as the Prince of Evil, Belial, meaning Yahweh is Baal. Okay, that is a huge statement, and for some people, if you're new to my channel, that It's probably a shocker. So I've always heard that the name Baal just means Lord in Hebrew. But just the context it's being used in here, the demon arch who ruled over all of the demons, also known as the Prince of Evil, Belial, and then next up is Asmodeus. So in Hebrew, it is Lord or owner, and a really interesting example they use here, a Baal of wings was a winged creature. Some have pointed towards Yahweh being a dragon. Anyway, Baal was also supposed to be the name of the storm god in Canaanite culture. I've got a video talking about this, and some suggest that Baal morphed into Yahweh. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I came to the conclusion that there was a whole pantheon of gods that were in charge of running everything here. And being the storm god was just a job that had transferred from Baal to Yahweh over time. It made a lot of sense with the stuff I was reading in that video. But Baal means different things to different people at different times, apparently. Now, the weird thing is, I've heard many times how Baal means Lord in Hebrew, but you go all through Strong's Concordance, and they don't use the term Baal at all. At least not that I've seen. Now, one of the spellings that Mullins used here, I believe, is Baal Yah, or Yahovah is Lord, Yah is Lord, or even possessed of Yah. And the name signifies putting Jehovah in his rightful place as Lord or ruler of the manifest. Well, okay, that all sounds legit, right? Pretty much how things should be, right? Now, let me ask you something, just asking for a friend. Who's the ruler of this world? Seriously, look around at what's going on in every single country in at least the Western world right now, and tell me how the loving, benevolent Father of Jesus is running the show. In fact, let's see who Jesus says is the ruler of this world. Rutro, he says it's Satan and that the world is under the control of evil. At the different levels of initiation, the same writings have different meanings for different people. So while it all sounds perfectly innocent that Jehovah is in his rightful place as the ruler of this world, the neophyte thinks, well, yeah, God rules the world, but the higher adepts understand who the ruler of this world is. Now, the other spelling he used, Belial, who is a demon or even the devil himself, Simeon 5:3 says, fornication separates men from God and brings him near to Belial. Everybody knows about the freak rituals and the things that they do. Usually when a name ends with L, it means blank of God. And let me address this. They also made sacrifices to the demon of the desert, Azazel. In the oldest parts of the Old Testament, before Yahweh comes along, God is referred to as El, like El Shaddai, but that is actually one God out of the Elohim. So all of the angels' names end in El, Raphael, Michael, and they all mean the such and such of God. So Azazel was obviously one of the fallen angels. And then there's Samael, who supposedly became the Shaitan. Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates and all artifacts of war, and taught women to use makeup and jewelry. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray and became corrupt in all their ways. In the book of Enoch, on the day of great judgment, he shall be cast into the fire. The whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all.
Who are you? Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter. I will feel God. And who are you?
I've got some pretty different ideas when it comes to the Old Testament of the Bible. So before you scream and run away, calling me names, please hear me out here. First off, none of anything that I've presented on this channel is disparaging towards Jesus in any way. So if you're a Christian, I'm not trying to screw that up for you in any way here. But I'm going to say some things that set off your defense mechanisms. This is from Exodus, as Yahweh is leading Moses and the tribe out of Egypt up to the northeast, the land of the Canaanites. And he says, I'm going to give you this land, but it's already occupied by people. And let's be perfectly honest, that's like if you were walking down the street and God said, hey, I'm going to give you this brand new truck. Here, it's yours. And you hop in and drive off, but it's somebody else's truck. Actually, it'd be a big step beyond that. The driver of the truck is in the truck, and you have to off the driver before you can take it. And I'm just playing devil's advocate here because most of us, for the longest time, I couldn't even let myself think the thoughts here. So just stick with me for a minute. But they ascended by the south and came to Hebron, where the sons of Anak were. And they cut down a branch of one cluster of grapes that they bear on a staff between two people. There were also huge pomegranates and figs. And these are the scouts that they sent out to do recon that were of Jesus. Throw in the idea of the Trinity, and, Jesus is the Father, and the Father is Yahweh from the Old Testament, but all evidence to the contrary here. Yahweh leads the tribe out of Egypt, and they are coming up on this land of milk and honey where it appears everything is perfect. And Yahweh says, I'm going to give you this land. All you have to do is go G-side everybody that's there. The scouts come back and say, look, we are grasshoppers in the sight of these people. They are huge. They have big walled cities. And they're understandably terrified to go try to attack and steal this, because that's what they're doing. They're stealing their land. And remember, you've been taught that Jesus is one with the Father, and the Father is Yahweh from the Old Testament. So by proxy, Yahweh is Jesus. So are these the words of Jesus? Does this sound like the words of Jesus here? The tribe is terrified to go attack this fortified city full of giants, and Yahweh says, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation which murmur against me? I've heard them murmuring against me. So Moses, say unto them, your carcasses shall fall in the wilderness, and all that were numbered of you, according to the whole number from 20 years old and upwards, which have murmured, shall not come into the land. But your little ones, they shall know the land. But as for you, everyone over 20 years old, your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness. So he's going to off everyone over 20 years old. That's what that's saying. And your children, everyone under 20, will wander in this wilderness for 40 years until your carcasses be wasted. Since your scouts did recon for 40 days, then each day for a year, then your children will wander around lost for 40 years. I will surely do it unto all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me. In this wilderness ye shall be consumed, and there ye shall die. So you're telling me that Jesus said that? Seriously? This is Yahweh saying, since you dare to question me, I'm going to off everybody over 20, and then everyone that's left is going to wander around 40 years, 100 times more than the 40 days that you spent scouting this area. And then those scouts that Moses sent out, even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land, died by the plague before the Lord. So Yahweh offed the scouts that just reported what they saw. Now let's look at this on a timeline, and I'm going to make a couple speculative adjustments here. And I'm just saying, what if? What if Moses was around 800 AD and the time of Jesus was about 1200 AD, like Famiko suggests? If you're new here, that probably sounds absolutely insane, but go check out my work. I've shown how they've added a lot of time on our official history, so I think they've probably done it here too. But the timeline thing here is just kind of a side note. Now, let's put the fallen angels and the Nephilim right here before Noah and the flood. And we'll make a note that God was El and Azazel was an angel of God before becoming a fallen angel and a demon of the desert. And then in Moses' time, Yahweh shows up, which just means I am that I am. I am the powerful one, and don't you dare question me. You saw what happened to your scouts. And then down around this time, they're making sacrifices to Yahweh and Azazel, and it sounds a lot like they're asking Azazel for the forgiveness. They are also saying that the sons of Anak are living in the land of Canaan. So with the flood being right here, then that's saying one of two things. Either the flood didn't take out all of the Nephilim, or the sons of Anak aren't the remnants of the Nephilim. It's kind of got to be one or the other. Now, they say to Azazel, you can attribute all corruption of mankind and the earth. Would you attribute to that being an amazing gardener and growing supersized fruits and vegetables and creating a land of milk and honey that outsiders look at and say, wow, these guys are a lot better than us. Sorry, but I can't help but think of this in a way where it sounds like the sons of Anak are living in harmony with nature and have a thriving land around them. And then Yahweh tells them to go up there and G-side everybody after what he had just done in Egypt. Let's do it this way. And I'm going to combine academic history with biblical history here. So after Moses red roams an Egyptian, then Yahweh says, yep, that's my boy right there. All throughout the Old Testament, Yahweh always picks the here. So after Moses red roams an Egyptian, then Yahweh says, yep, that's my boy right there. All throughout the Old Testament, Yahweh always picks the worst people to be his front man. Jacob stole Esau's inheritance because he was starving after being out hunting for a long time, and Jacob saw that as an opportunity to steal everything he had. And then he tricks his father into making him think that he is Esau, and he steals his blessing from his father. Then he flees up to Anatolia, does some shady dealings, and basically steals all his uncle's flocks, and then when heading back down to his homeland, then God says, hey, you're my boy. So Yahweh likes to pick liars and cheats and red rummers. So after Moses red rums the Egyptian, he picks him to be his lead guy. And instead of just saying, okay, I'm going to go to Pharaoh and he's going to let you guys go and I'm going to take you guys to this beautiful paradise. Nope. Yahweh hardens Pharaoh's heart so he can inflict as much pain and suffering on the Egyptians as he possibly can. These are some of the miracles of Yahweh. Turn the river to...
We apologize for the delay. Please hold, and we will attend to you shortly.
Assalamu alaikum.
Get your hand out of my pocket! Get your hand out of my pocket, nigga! Get your hands out of my pocket! They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
Shit
you.
ain't no name, I won't name. It's up.
Hey, what's up, baby? I keep telling my grandson he need to bring a woman like you on. What I'm drinking on? I'm drinking on a Bombay Sapphire Double.
Guess what, man? I'm not guilty.
And the wicked should be shaken out.
I'm not. Fuck that bullshit. I don't do that bullshit no more. Hey, how are you?
Let me get a picture.
Let me come on. Let's get it. Here it is. This is it. Not guilty. God damn it, turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? You mean to tell me turn up? This is my 50-year-old wife right here. Look at this bitch. This bitch will suck a golf ball through a water hose. Man, you a...
Who are you? Man, wait a minute. Give me a good picture, man. Wait, this is my 50-year-old wife.
You said take a picture of what?
Whether I'm clear?
All right.
You want to talk about whether I'm a player? This is my... See, look, the bad picture, man. Wait a minute.
Hey, but you know what? You're right, because I've been watching TV in the daytime, and I ain't seen
Bro,
it.
give me a picture, bro. No, it's on. They're playing, not reruns. They're playing new shit and replay obscure, man.
Well, our memory started to kick in. You feel me?
Are you a real player? Yeah, see, look, the bad picture, man. Wait a minute. Please give me a good picture, man. Wait, this is my 50-year-old wife.
You said take a picture of what?
Whether I'm a player?
Uh-oh.
All right.
You want to talk about whether I'm a player? This is my 50-year-old wife.
Oh, 50? She ain't 50.
She's 50.
She's not 50. She ain't 50.
She's bad.
She is not 50.
Picture, man. Wait, this is my 50-year-old wife.
You said take a picture of what?
Whether I'm a player?
All right.
You want to talk about whether I'm a player? This is my 50-year-old wife.
Oh,
Stop the video. Stop the video.
She's not 50.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
50-year-old wife.
Oh, 50? She ain't 50.
She's 50.
Somebody, all right, get the Moors on line 1. Now, what's this guy's name? Noble Joe Brown, El Hey Bay Bay, I believe it is. All right, he's being introduced into Indian country. All right, kicking up all kinds of dust. All right. Oh yeah, that's nasty work, Sunshine. Looks like your cousin. All right, respectfully. Respectfully. All right. We found a little message on the Facebook from the African Lodge. All right. Shout out to proud Prince Hall Mason. All right. And I was wondering how did he get connected with these Moorish guys? I don't think they're gonna like the recent developments, but then again, they do have a fetish for white women, from what I hear. Yeah. You mean to tell me turn up? You mean to tell me turn up? All right, man, get him up here, man. Get him up here, man. Get him up here, man.
Turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? This is my 50-year-old wife right here. Look at this bitch. This bitch will suck a golf ball through a water hose. Man, you a bona fide LTYJ. That's a little titty on a young Jessie girl. Damn, you got it going on. Turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? Where's my phone? Not guilty. God damn it, turn up. You mean to tell me turn up? You mean to tell me turn up?
Does this sound like what Jesus would do? What would Jesus do here? Yahweh made it clear that he wanted all of the nations around to fear him. If this is the one true God, why didn't he just say, well, go tell them that they've got it wrong, and then they'll learn to love me? So then, after doing all that to the land of Egypt, then they come up to the land of Canaan. And I've already told you what happens once they get there. Okay, now let's look at academic history. You have the Hyksos, who came from the land of Canaan. They came in and conquered Egypt, and it's debatable whether it was through subversion or through actual conquest. Most people think that it was through subversion. And that actually lines up with the biblical account of Joseph becoming an advisor to Pharaoh. And essentially what he did while he was there is he knew the famine was coming. He got Pharaoh to stock up all the food, but then when the famine hit, he started selling it back to the Egyptians. And after he had taken all their money, then he says, well, you've still got yourselves, so you can sell yourself to me. And basically enslaved all.
Stop the video and let's get a little clarity. Forgive me for that. But I just want to remind you that in the Quran, the question is asked, do you invoke Baal and ignore the best of the creators? All right, and it's reiterated to not worship Baal. All right, so these are ancient desert gods, as they say. All right, we all know them to be jinn. All right, but again, this is shunned. All right, in the culture of Islam. All right, these Babylonians. All right, this is the Canaanite god El. All right, which is also Baal. They're all connected. All right, it's all this Egyptian stuff. All right, but they're really ancient jinn. All right. Says according to the Canaanite myths, El's marriage to Beirut, all right, produced heaven and earth. Now notice that Beirut is an actual city. All right. In the Bible, when you see God, it is a translation of one of many versions of El. All right, Elohim, sons of God, El Shaddai. All right, El Roy. All right, Elroy. El Elyon. All right, God of the mountains. When you see Lord, it is a translation of Yahweh, probably pronounced Yahweh, all right, which means I am. Though these names are often used interchangeably, some think they were originally two different gods. One Kenite, or Canaanite, and one Canaanite. These gods merged in the story of Exodus when God speaks to Moses and tells him that his name is Yahweh and that he is the God El of Abraham. All right. Before this moment, some biblical authors only call the deity El or God, and some call him Yahweh. All right, so obviously some things have been getting lost in translation. And if you haven't seen our last build, Hawk reacts to Jesus Spoke Arabic, you'll get a lot of clarity, all right, in where this is actually coming from, all right, where these societies are coming from. And these guys are wearing the logos all over their hats and whatnot, as if no one knows what's going on with them. All right. Loose lips sink ships. All right. And this guy's he's coming around. All right, with his Shriner buddies. All right, and they're chaos magicians. All right, Boule chaos magicians. Respectfully. And they tell you, well, we're Moors. All right, well, I don't think this is what we do at the mosque, brother. I mean, really.
Brother out there, we're Moors, and we're Moors to the true meaning of it. So the reestablishment of the right is the realignment of the world through a fraternal.
Subscribe to the Unconquered Tribe. You are now live with the incredible host.
Wow,
This
Indian
is House
TV.
School for the Gifted and the Elected.
But I'm just asking, what has he really done for y'all? Or do y'all only accept him because your pastors that you listen to on YouTube told y'all to accept him?
You gonna smell my cologne, Insimiyaki, on some bar number 9, because I do not play.
That's the same clone I wear.
Yes, Tabernacle Sanctuary, because we keep God first and
Does
everything
this sound
we
like
do.
what Jesus would do? What would Jesus do?
Who are you? Woo! Shit. I keep telling my boys to bring somebody like this home as a daughter.
Give my phone.
I will feel goddamn good. Yeah. And who are you?
Bro.
Come on.
Hey, Judge.
Bro.
Yeah. And who are you?
Bro.
Come on.
Hey, Judge.
Come on, baby.
Judge, what you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire and tonic. And look, I need a granddaughter like you.
A granddaughter?
Yeah. Who are you?
Bro.
Come on.
Hey, Judge.
Come on, baby.
Judge, what you drinking on over there?
Double Bombay Sapphire and tonic. And look, I need a granddaughter like you.
A granddaughter?
Hey, guess what, Judge? I'm not guilty.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Not that bullshit anymore.
You don't?
No. I'm about making a lot of money behind entertainment.
Hey, but you know what? You're right, because I've been watching TV in the daytime. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, give me a picture, bro.
No, it's on. They're playing not reruns. They're playing new shit and everything obscure, man.
Well, our memory started to kick in. You feel me?
Are you a real player?
Yeah, see, look.
This is a bad picture, man. Please give me a good picture, man.
This is my 50-year-old wife.
You said take a picture of what?
Whether I'm a player.
All right.
You want to talk about whether I'm a player? This is my 50-year-old wife.
Oh, 50? She ain't 50.
She's 50.
She is not 50. She ain't 50.
She's bad.
She is not 50.
You want to talk about whether I'm a player? This is my 50-year-old wife.
Oh, 50? She ain't 50.
She's 50.
She is not 50. She ain't 50.
She's bad. You want to talk about whether I'm a player? This is my 50-year-old wife.
Oh, 50? She ain't 50.
She's 50.
She is not 50. She ain't 50.
She's bad.
And it's known as written that the righteous shall inherit the kingdom of God, the earth. And the wicked shall be shaken out.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talk.
want you to do your research and spread truth, which is liberation. People are living lies. Our history has been completely changed in order to meet the lies of this country.